Interlock, 10 finger was still, the debate is still running in my head. Now, if you haven't seen my original video on this, maybe hit the card up here. Go and have a look what it does to my driver. I mean, it adds distance. Go and check that video out and come back. We're now going to test it with a 7-iron and see really what difference it does make when we come down in loft. So this is a follow-on from my 10-finger driver video. Maybe watch it. It's up here in the card here, and come back and check this one out. What difference will it make, that 10-finger grip, for my iron swing? Is it worth doing, or is accuracy more crucial for me? If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, tell us that you want more of them as well. Don't be afraid to hit that thumbs up button and share this video with anyone who's searching for a little bit more power. That common problem, isn't it? Power, accuracy, power, which way round? Check this out. I'm going to go interlock to start. Yep. We're going to compare distance gains, dispersion, short, long, left, right. Okay. Because I'll put it out there now. Driver, I don't care if I'm 10-fingered or not, because I'm properly like trying to throw the club. Yeah. 7-iron to me, or like a lofted iron, feels more like I'm trying to like
manage it, control it.
You know, and then that makes a bit more sense than that, but obviously in my head, because in my head it makes sense that I kind of look a bit like Tom Cruise, do you know what I mean?
I think you do, definitely with that hat. That's a new one.
Is this a bit high for you, this one?
It's very high and square, isn't it?
It's my I want to be a train driver hat.
It is a lovely hat.
So I'm going to hit these hard with both sets, like I'm hitting a full 7-iron.
Okay. So what do you actually want to, like, what would be the tipping point for you on this though? Let's say you gain 5 yards more by hitting it, or 3 yards more by hitting it with interlock.
Not enough for it. It needs to be half a club to a club for it to be worth doing.
Okay, so you're talking...
I kind of feel a little bit like, if I want to hit a hard 7, I might go to 10-finger and then not play it, is where I feel like it is going to be. Where with driver, it is kind of a little bit like, why would I not just 10-finger that?
Yeah.
Right, one more, and then we're going to 10-finger lambast it. And is there gains to be had? So let's just show you the numbers on those. That's me interlocking, hitting like a firm 7. So first shot 147, you see highlighted there, so a bit weaker. If I was to take that one out, but I'll put it back in, averaging 155 average. I'll put it back in there because I did hit it. Topping out there at 157 carry, and I would say if I had a 165 flag, I'm going to hit a hard 7 into that. If you look at the dispersion, there's my exact dispersion I want, pretty straight dropping off to the right. That's the shape I really like to see at the minute with my 7-iron. So I'm now going to hit same amount of shots, 6 shots. I'm just going to change the field here, and I'm going to call it hard. So this is the 10-finger. We're going to go shocking green. So for all intents and purposes, my grip is exactly the same. There's no more twists. It's literally just 2 more fingers on the club than not. And in my head, this does give me the feeling like I can swing a bit faster. I feel more secure, like I've got 2 more little levers to trying to throw energies across and down through the shaft.
Does it feel like you're throwing your right hand more at it? Like, I know when I've tested this, it feels like I'm really throwing my right hand.
It feels like, well, it's interesting you say that. It doesn't, because I'm still trying to control face as well, but it does feel like if I wanted to, I could.
And that's probably what you're getting with the driver, I suppose.
Yeah, 100%. The driver totally feels like I'm letting everything like a proper like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a miss it that I got in the first batch.
Yeah.
Right, there's the numbers, 2 sets of numbers here. 155 averaging with my interlock, and then 154 average with my interlock.
And there,
and then 155 averaging here with my
10-finger.
10-finger. This is the one here. 166 10-finger potential.
That is the potential.
That is the one that's got the options in there, swinging at 89 club head speed. I also got one out at 90. Where the fastest was 88
Yeah.
So you have got the potential. If it's 2 mile an hour, that's 4 to 6 yards extra distance potential.
Which I think is probably your, you talked about with it's worth it with a club, half a club to a club.
Dispersion, 10 finger.
Yeah.
And that is, sorry, this is 10 finger.
Yeah.
What's interesting, obviously, because I get that one brammer, it ruins my short to long a little bit, because obviously you've got one in there, and then that is my, so I'm tighter with the interlocking. So with the iron, it's very debatable, isn't it? I think, like I said at the start, it's more that I would use it like I used to use it for my driver.
Yeah.
Like, so if that 166 carry has got the potential to get 166 and roll, or at least get to 2 yards within a 170 flag. 170 flag, everything even, I'm in a 6 to soft 6. But the trouble with that is it will come in lower. So for the common courses we're playing, sleepered front, tuck pin, you've got 10 yards to play with, which is pretty tucked.
Yeah.
I'd be going for like the perfect, if I wanted to really squeeze a birdie out there, I'd be going for the higher, softer landing, 10 finger booming 7, opposed to floating a 6 in there and getting it middle of the green, having the putt back. So it's situation based, isn't it? It's interesting though that it makes such a small difference when you start coming down. Probably percentage difference, it probably isn't far off the same, obviously, the amount of speed you're putting in and what have you. But if I want my 7 iron to go further, that does give me the potential for more speed, doesn't it? It does give me the potential to swing faster.
It really does, yeah.
And dispersion isn't that much different left to right, which I think is interesting, because that is what that idea is built around in classic coaching, that this will allow you to control the face more, open and close twists to that. I'm not seeing that at all. I definitely see a difference in dispersion short to long, because obviously I get the one that flies, and because I feel like I'm pushing it harder, I get a few more all over the face hits.
Yeah.
But then you could argue I've been doing this for 2 seconds of my life.
Yeah.
As well.
You relearned it almost.
So the jury is out, I would say, but it's definitely, I love it. It's definitely giving me an option to think I need to hit this 7 iron in here. I am going to give it a 10 finger. It also shows me as well, I think, how important, if I really was committed to needing more distance and I wanted to get on the PGA Tour, which it isn't going to happen, but let's pretend I was like that driven, that everything I do here is kind of fine. I need to move that faster, and I need to go to those places.
Yeah.
Because I'm cheating it. I'm going, can I get it this way? Can I get it that way? Yeah. I'm kind of like my lessons. You know those ones who go, oh, I might just try this grip. And I might just try that grip. And I might just try, what if I put my foot there? And I would always think in the back of my head, what if you just did what I said? So I am my own worst student, aren't I?
From what I've seen there, I think you go into lock for the majority of the time, but if you want to just give it a bit of a whack, you've got the 10 finger option.
Yeah, and then also I think as well, I do really want to take 10. We need, post comments down below, do you want us to do, we should do a vlog, go and play 9 holes, serious golf.
Yeah, 10 finger.
Different style, and see what actually happens to my game, and you stay how you're playing, because you're a good level for me to play, because you're playing better than me, or you're a better player than me. So if I go 10 finger, does that allow me to keep up because it gives me that little bit more distance off the tee, or do I just drop even further behind because I'm now hitting it in the rubbish? Post comments down below. I think that would be an interesting.
I think that'd be a great one.
Well, that's where you would go if I was properly trying to improve my life in golf as a player. I would be, even though it's raining out there now, even as a kid, I'd be thinking, I'm going out and trying this.
Yeah.
I want to see what that is doing. Post comments down below as well. I'd like to know if you are, like, the thing I do like where I redeem myself as a student, I'm going to redeem myself now, is that I'm not afraid to try new things. So,
yeah,
as a student, I have students who are a bit like this, where they're not, I say try this, and they're not afraid to give it a go. That's exciting as a student.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I like that. Yeah.
I'm not that bad.
No, you're not. You're not that bad.
Can't do this now, it feels uncomfortable. What?
Yeah.